Is
Good evening, Santosh.
good evening. Let's wait for 2 minutes. Then we'll get started.
Good evening, Santosh.
Good evening. Did you all see the gold price?
Yeah, it touched 1+.
Touched, huh?
Yeah, so close.
So what is your thoughts? In next 10 years, where will the gold value go?
It is increasing year by year. So I think after 10 years, it will touch around 2 to 2.5 lakh or maybe more.
Okay.
I have heard in office that many countries are buying gold and keeping it as a deposit because those countries which have more gold reserve, they will be leading in the future.
Okay.
I don't know this news is authentic, but I have heard in the office. Some of the employees were talking.
Okay. So what do you guys think? Where does the gold value will go? Is it a good time to invest, or like we have already crossed that threshold? Now there is no point in investing here. It's all gone. Anyone?
No, it's a point in investing, but now you have to pay more, and those who have money they can invest because its price will never go down.
Okay. So since it's a Friday, I'll ask you one question, okay? Let's see who can answer this. Let's talk about 2000 and let's talk about 2025. Okay. Tell me one, it could be a product, it could be a thing, it could be anything, okay? It could be a gold or it could be silver or it could be anything. Tell me one thing where the price has dropped from 2000 to 2025. Is there any product? Any product in the last 25 years, the value has gone down? Anything? Come on, think. For example, let's say, I don't remember all of this. So let's open this chat GPT, right? So gold rate from 2000 to 2025. Okay. So I'm just giving this. So in 2000, let's say, I don't know why it's taking more time, just for a simple question. Okay, let's wait. Let's wait. Maybe it's getting a accurate value. What is this? This much time it's taking. Gathering gold rates date from 2000 to 2025. I'm using the latest version, so probably it's taking time. See here, it's giving the value, okay? So if you see in 2000, so if I'm talking about 2000, in 2000, this was a rate. In 2000, this was a gold rate, okay? And is this a per gram or what? What they say?
10 gram.
This is annual. Okay, 10 grams. Okay. So this is for 10 grams. So this is for 10 grams. And in 2025, 1,22,000. Is it?
Yes, Santosh.
Yes,
Oh,
Santosh.
oh my God. 1,22,000 per 10 grams. Okay. Now my question is, tell me any one product which they have maintained the same rate from 2000 to 2025. Is there any product like that? Milk?
No, I don't think so. There is any product.
But what about petrol?
Petrol also it has been hiked, Santosh.
Milk,
Milk, yeah.
rice.
Rice also. They
Okay.
have increased the price.
Okay. So
That
petrol also is increased,
something.
huh?
Yeah, Santosh. In Delhi, it's about 98 per 98 rupees per liter.
Okay. Any other product? Come on, think. There is one way when there is one thing which I'm targeting. Come on, let's see who can answer this. Come on. Let's see.
Stock market.
Gadgets,
Stock market.
electronic gadgets.
Is it electronic gadgets? Can you tell me one gadget where the price they have maintained? iPhone?
I think it's reduced. Phones, if you check iPhone 11 or something, it
Come
will
on,
be
yeah, it's a
reduced.
version change, right? It's not a
Yeah.
same. It's see from iPhone 10 to iPhone 16. Obviously, the rate will increase, right? So no, that cannot be compared because the version is changing. Come on, anything. Come on, think.
Water, Santosh.
Water, what? Water?
They sell it on bottles. Same price.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. Let's see. Water bottle price in 2000 and 2025. That's a very, very good guess. Okay. That's a very good guess. Let's see. Water bottles listing 15 rupees, but in 2000, the basic plastic non-branded drinking water may cost something 5 to 20 rupees. I don't know what bottle they're considering.
Yeah, later
Distillery.
only 20 rupees only.
Let's see. Distillery water can. Okay. Okay, it says that I don't find. But anyway, I feel water could be considered, water bottles. Anything else?
Land, Santosh.
Land?
Yeah.
No, yeah, land is
No.
increased.
Land price is also
Land is
increasing
increased. Land is
yeah,
increased.
day
The
by
guys
day.
who have purchased land in 2000 now could have been rich. Okay? You don't have any product? Yes? Okay. But I have one thing to discuss. The only one thing which the rate has drastically decreased from 2000 to 2025, okay, is storage. Okay, I'll tell you how. Every day, the data is coming from different source. Okay, in 1 minute, let's say how much? 60 seconds. In 60 seconds, it's just like that, okay? But in 60 seconds, $400 million sales is happening in Amazon. 1,94,000 apps is getting downloaded from Play Store. 31,700 musics has been played. And we are all using Instagram, right? We are all using Instagram. And if you check this, 40,500 photos is being uploaded every minute. Every minute, 40,500 photos has been uploaded in Insta. 4.1 million search in Google, right? And the ads are getting displayed. Okay. Now, you guys know this is a hard disk, right? This is a hard disk, right? The hard disk is, let's say, 1 petabyte equal to 1,000 terabytes. Now, this device will store 1 terabyte. Okay. Like this, 1,000 devices are getting filled every minute. Okay, just give me a minute. I'll be back. Someone is knocking the door. Just give me a minute. Yeah, sorry. So usually this Amazon guys, they come in the morning time, but I don't know. These Amazon delivery guys are even delivering at 8 o'clock in the evening. This is the first time I'm seeing Amazon guys are delivering at 8 o'clock. Does it happen in your location? Yes?
Yes, Santosh.
Now,
It is common.
nowadays there is a festive season, lot of deliveries to be delivered, so they are coming in night also.
Yeah, surprisingly, 8 o'clock in the evening they are coming. Okay, anyway, yeah. So what I was saying is, every minute, okay, listen, every minute like this, 1,000 devices are getting filled. 1,000 such devices are getting filled every minute. Every minute. Okay. Now, when this much of data is coming from different systems, how come we are able to still store it? Now, that is where I want to compare. This is what is a storage price when I compare from 2000 to 2025. Okay. In 2000, to store 1 GB of data, we will have to pay $6. Okay. So in 2000, for paying for storing 1 GB of data, we will have to pay $6. Okay. So storage 2000, the price to store 1 GB is $6. See, I don't know how much was the price for $6, because a dollar price would have been less, but let's consider the same dollar price. Okay, let's consider the same dollar price, 85 rupees into 6. That means 510 rupees. 500 rupees to store 1 GB in 2000. Okay, if you don't believe me, you watch this. In 2000, to store 1 GB of data, you are paying about $6. In 2021, okay, 2021 means 2021 to 25 also, 0.020. Okay, so let's do that also. Let's open a calculator. 0.020 into 85 rupees. So to store 1 GB of data in 2025, we have to pay how much? How much? 1.7 rupees per GB. Where is gold rate increasing from 2000 to 2025? And what is the storage price that we are charging from 2000 to 2025? Are you all with me? Yes?
Yes, Santosh. Yes.
Santosh.
And that is why the data is increasing and people are companies are affording, right? So you may ask, what is the point in storing? See, I'll ask you one simple question, okay? I'll ask you one simple question. The one session which I take, okay, one session which I take, which is equivalent to 1.5 hours, okay, we are giving you the recordings, right? All the session recordings we are giving you, correct? Now, each recording, let's assume that the quality of the voice, screen share, my video, everything, let's say it's 1 GB. Okay, 1 GB is the highest quality. So every day I'm taking 3 sessions. That means I myself, I'm recording how much? 3 GB of data, right? 3 GB of data. So in a month, I'm generating about 100 GB of data. 100 GB of data we are giving recordings. Why are we giving it? Why are we giving it 100 GB of recordings to you guys?
Because you're able to afford it and store
Yes,
it.
very good. Because we can afford it. The reason why we are giving you the recordings, because we are storing everything in cloud, right? When I'm teaching about cloud, when I'm working in Microsoft, don't you think that I will be storing our videos in cloud? Definitely yes, right? So we are storing everything in cloud. And why are we giving it? Because we can afford it. Today, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, you take any company, why they're storing tons of data? It's because they can afford it, right? Now that's where this one, okay. First of all, it was not my idea to talk about this. I was actually creating a block storage yesterday, but in between I was hearing a gold price. Just before the class, I was just seeing some news and I was hearing the gold price. So I wanted to ask, which is a product which has increased or decreased from 2000 to 2025? And is there any other product apart from the storage? I don't know, because if you take a basic needs of milk, rice, everything has increased, okay. But this is one thing I felt, from 500 rupees which they used to charge for 1 GB, today they are charging just 1 rupee per GB. This is exactly the same cost what we have got when we were checking about the pricing day before yesterday. When I was showing the pricing, this is exactly the same cost. Yes, do you remember? Yes.
Yes, Santosh.
Okay. Anyway, end of story. Let's come back to our class. Okay. So in the last class, we were creating Azure service. In order to create the Azure service, first you will have to go to portal.azure.com. You will have to go to the portal.azure.com, and I request everyone to create your account by Monday. Okay. So if you create your account by Monday, you have 2 days time. So you create your account by Monday. For that, you need one credit card, you need one Outlook account. So please create this. If you create it by October 13th, you will be getting that for till November 13th, which is more than enough. Okay, before November 13th, we'll be like doing all of the fabric as well as your Azure activities. So November 13th, that 1 month, you will get 16,000 credits. So that's 16,000 credits. You can use it for your projects. Okay. Now, in the last class, what I did, I created one. I did not fully complete. So I'll have to go to storage. I will have to click this create account. So I will have to create one account for storing for my data. And I will choose one resource group. So resource group is for billing purpose. Okay. For example, in particularly in KSR, see, KSR pays money, they pay for cloud. That's they do it. Okay. But still, who has used how much? We need to have the tracking, right? How many resources, how many services we are using? We need to have that, right? For that, I'm going to create one resource group. Okay. So the resource group that I'm going to create will be, I'll create one, let's say KSR data vision storage. Okay. And I'll create this storage. Now I'm creating one storage. Now, once I create the storage, okay, this is a resource group. I'll create one resource group. Resource group, I'll create it as ADE, ADF, Azure Fabric,
While I'm trying
and
to
I'm
create
saying
this,
RJ, I'll create this. Okay. Now I'm creating one particular resource group. Then I will have to go and give one name. Okay, I will give simple name KSR storage. Okay, now where do you want to create it? You can choose any of your regions. So for time being, I'm choosing US based, and I'll be preferring for storing data, the block storage, and I'll go with the standard one. Premium is a bit costly. And for this one, as you know that where exactly will the backup will be stored, I'll keep it as simple as that, local reductant. So it's done. Okay. Now let's go for next. So in this, I was telling you, this is a access related. If someone wants to access your particular storage, they will have to enter the password. Okay. For that, I'll enter this. There's nothing much. All of this you can ignore. Let's come for this. So for this particular access tier, how do you want this storage to be used? But there is some error actually. Let's see what is error. The storage account name is already taken. Somebody has already taken this, it seems. Let's see. KSR storage is also taken. KSR data storage. Yeah, now it's not there. Okay, now I don't see any error. Now I'll come to advanced. Now you can choose whether you want hot, cold or cold. See, hot means it's daily accessible, right? They'll charge more. Okay, they'll charge more. For hot, they will charge more. For cold, they'll be like bit less because they are going to archive, right? See here. For hard, they are going to charge 1 rupee 8 rupee 1.8 rupees per GB. For cool, they are going to charge 1 rupee 3, and for cold, they are going to charge 1.3. See, if you want to access your data every day, you please market this. See, even if you put a cold, you can still access it, but the search will take time. It will take some delay. If you're okay with the delay, you do it. Okay. As I said, if you are your album, right, it's not visible to you. You would have kept in somewhere in your cupboard, but you can still access it. But if you keep on taking and keeping it, taking and keeping it, there could be some wear and tear. Like this here also, there could be some delay, but you can do it. You can access it. Okay. So let me keep it aught. I'll come here. Now we have done with second page. Let's go with the third page. Now third page, I've told you how do you want, I mean, if you want to have a storage, whether they can, everyone can watch, public access means if everyone can access it by entering the password, or I will say don't give access to anyone, only you will be seeing. If you want to store your personal photos, videos and all, you can make it disabled, but there is no use. Okay. So let's make it enable. Now, this is very important. Okay. I have told you how the data travels from one place to another place. Okay. We were talking about the, what is that?
Optic fiber.
Yeah, optic fiber. Very good. So we're talking about optic fiber. We were talking about how the data travels. I'm here in Bangalore and it's around 8:30 which I'm speaking, and in US it is morning, and a lot of people who have joined from outside India. How you are able to listen to me, how you are able to have, how you are able to see my screen without even a single second delay, it's because of all of this internet, right? So data is transferred from one place to another place, data is transferred over internet, and all of this is happening, correct? Now, how data is routed from India to maybe US? How data is routed from all of this networks, right? So if you remember, I don't know if you guys have learned this, there is one thing called OLS model. Okay. Sorry, what is that called? OSI model. Sorry. So there is one model called OSI model. Okay. So OSM model is a framework that divides a network communication into 7 distinct layers. You would have learned somewhere in your graduations, right? You would have seen this: physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer. So when the data is being sent, right, it is sent into wire. Then physical address will be taken care. Next, it goes to a path. Next, data transfer will happen. Next, managed connections will happen. Next, it goes somewhere in your engineering, you would have learned about this. Okay, how the data transfer from your wire to network, how your physical devices is there, right? From here, it goes to a Wi-Fi. Okay, I think I can open this and show you. See, this is your Wi-Fi or maybe your router, your LAN, everything, right? From here, it goes to a router. From here, it goes to a network. From network, it was transported to your like zones and data centers. From there, it is received through sessions. And from there, it is again received through some presentation layer. And finally, it is displayed over the computer. So this is the way the data get transferred. But we are not here to learn this subject. This subject is called something we call here. I don't
Networking.
remember. Networking, no.
In BCA, it was
I'm not getting. This is the only subject which I was actually scoring less. CNN, no? I think
Computer networks.
Yes,
CN.
very good. Yes, very good. Computer networks. Okay. Yeah, very good. CNN subject. It's actually computer network subject. Yeah, computer networks. There was a subject which is called computer networks. In the computer networks, you would have learned about this layers. Okay. Now, why am I talking about this? How the data has to transfer. The data, how the data has to route and how it travels to the source or destination, I would say, whether you want to choose Microsoft network routing or you'll have to choose internet routing. See, if you choose internet routing, the charges will be less. But the problem is some third party internet networking you're choosing. Okay, in that case, we don't have security for your data. But if you choose your Microsoft network routing, Microsoft is responsible for routing your data from one system to another system. You will have protection. That is what even they are saying. determine how to route your network as it travels from source to Azure endpoint. Microsoft network routing is recommended for most of the scenarios because we are using one of the best cloud for security. Okay, so I will choose this. Now we have done with this, we have done with this, we have done with this. Okay, and let's go for next. Now in this, what is data protection? Okay, by chance if you delete the data, in how many days you can recover? See, for example, from the recycle bin, if you have anything, you can recover immediately, correct? And even in your spam, in your Gmail and in your spam, there are some spam emails which you can recover, right? So in case by mistake, if you delete any files, okay, blog means files, okay, blog means files. So in case if you delete any files, you can recover within, let's say, 10 days. Okay, and this is container is a folder. Let's say in folder, I'll recover in 7 days. So how many days you can recover back? Accidental delete, by mistake I deleted, what will I do? You can recover the files within 10 days. Okay, you find out what is the maximum number of days that you can recover, but I will put it as 10. Now that is the recovery part. In case if you want tracking, that means I keep on uploading the same set of files. Okay, Excel1, Excel2, Excel3, Excel3, it will tell you which version we are tracking. As of now, we don't need that. So I'll ignore this. Okay, so that is all about data protection. This is an important one. How many days you can recover the data, correct? Now let's go to the next one. So this one is a bit of encryption. Encryption means usually what WhatsApp says is, I don't know whether it's true or not. In WhatsApp, the message which you send, the images which you share to the other person, only the other person will be able to see. In between, people say that WhatsApp, they are doing an encryption and decryption so that no one can steal your messages. Obviously, we have to believe it because they are one of the trustable company, right? Meta, all this Facebook, WhatsApp and all. So they say that whatever message you send, in between, no one can see that message. Only the person whom you're sending, they can see. It's because in between they are doing some encryption and decryption. Okay, so same way, what type of encryption you want to go with? Do you like to go with some custom or would you like to go with Microsoft? So I'll go with Microsoft managed so that the encryption happens based on them. So I'm not here to discuss too much about encryption because it is all internal working of the cloud. Now I'll go for next. Now tags also I ignore. Now what is tags is, I created one resource group for the trainer side, like in KSR, which trainer is using how much. Now tags, what I will do is, in this particular batch, which student is using how much, that also I can track it. So as of now, we are not tracking any of the billing. We are not here to track any of the billing. So let's ignore. Now finally, this is a last tab. I have filled. See, again, I'm telling you all these 5 tabs. There are few things which is you have to know it. Few things is a system will take care. So we have completed the basic one. We have completed the advanced. In the advanced, we have focused on this, and then we went for networking. In the networking, we enabled everyone to access it, and then we make sure Microsoft the data will be passed to Microsoft routing. Then data protection. How many days it should be available? The data should be available even if you do an accidental delete. Encryption, I'll use a Microsoft encryption tags. As of now, I'm not doing any consolidated billing. And finally, I will go and review it. Whatever the form details I have given, based on that, it will show one complete page. Okay, it will show. See, validation is happening, making sure that whatever the region which I've selected, right? Do we have the space or not? Can we assign the blade or not? Is this name available or not? All this they are checking. That's why it was validating. Now it is summarized all the details what I've given. This is a basic form. I've given the subscription, resource group, location I've chosen. This is a storage type. I've used a standard and I've used a replication as LRS. LRS means next to the next building only. They would have stored my backup also. It's the cheapest one. So I'm choosing this. If you see here, if I choose instead of LRS, if you choose, let's say GRS, they'll charge more actually. See, 4 rupees they are charging because they're storing on the another region, right? They're storing on the another region. If India is having the actual data, the backup is having in the US. So obviously it will be chargeable. So it's almost 3 times. That's why I'm not using this. I'm using LRS for practice. So practice session, it is 1.3. Okay. one thing I really like about cloud is it's so interesting, so interesting. The moment you start enjoying the subject, sky is the limit. I'm telling you, in order to know about the cloud, if you have the interest, sky is the limit. You wake me up 3 o'clock midnight in untime, you ask me to speak about cloud, I will do it. That is how it is. The subject is so beautiful. So beautiful than your Power BI. Power BI, everyone says it's the easiest one, drag and drop, I'll do report. But cloud, it's so beautiful. Okay, all of this is something which gives you energy to learn. And please do follow what I'm saying. Okay, so here I don't want to go with multiple regions. If I do that, it's costly. Let's keep it LRS. So that's why LRS I've kept. And all of this is disabled. I've kept it as auth. And then here I'm not going for any versioning and all. Networking I've enabled for everyone to access Microsoft routine, and in case if I want to delete it, let's maintain in 10 days. So entirely review and create will show you all the forms I've done. Now I will go and create. What is happening? What is happening? The location where I've selected, right, on that particular center, which I've shown you the virtual tour, in that, on that particular blade, there is a one storage that is going to assign, and that is what is happening. That is what is happening. Deployment is happening in the location where I have chosen, that is East US. They are assigning one storage for me, and deployment is in progress. Okay, so let's wait for 2 minutes. This will be completed. So successfully, I have created one storage on region, US region, and they will assign me one storage now. Okay, so deployment is in progress. It will hardly take, it will take about 2-3 minutes. So let's wait for this. Yeah, deployment is successful. Now I will go to the resource. Now I'll go to the resource. Now you see, this is all the details which I have given. Resource group, location East US, subscription, there was a generated one subscription ID. The performance I've kept it as standard. You can also keep it a premium also. For premium, they'll charge 13 rupees, which is quite big. So I'm not going to use premium. So I'm going to use standard only. Local reductant, all of this I've done. And this is all the form details which I've done. Okay, soft delete 10 days. That means even if I delete files, I can retrieve in 10 days. So all of this I've done it right. Now, 9.9 times, 9.9 out of 10, I like cloud. The only thing which I don't like is the user interface is not that great. Okay, this user interface is not that great. So now I've created this, right? Let me go to storage browser. Let me go to storage browser. Okay. So once I go to the storage browser, there is a block container. So I'll open this container. In the container, what I will do, I will create one container. So what is a container I'll give? I will give KSR datasets. Again, here also I have some restrictions. Okay. It says that the container name must start with a letter or a number. Use only lowercase, numbers, hyphens, avoid consecutive hyphens, something they're saying. But anyway, I'll create KSR datasets. Now I'll create one container. Okay. Now container is, it's like a one drive. Let's say, for example, this is one drive. Okay. So this is one container. This is one container. Let's say this is one container. It's like a container. Okay. It's like a one drive. So I will create one KSR datasets. Now I will go here. Now here you upload all the files, whatever you want. I'll go here, data, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all these files I will go and download. I will go and upload. Okay, everything I'll upload. Randomly, I've selected few files and I've selected about 20 files. And for 20 files, I've uploaded here. And all the 20 files will get uploaded here. Okay, within seconds, it got uploaded. Now, all these are the files. Okay, now, this storage I'm using, right? How much I need to pay? How much I need to pay? They'll calculate this. 3 MB, 9 MB, 4 KB, 2 KB, 59 KB, 59 KB, 1 MB, 3 MB. All of this they will count. If it comes around 1 GB, how much I will have to pay? Actually, this is hot, okay? This is hot. Hot means
1.8.
1.8 rupees I need to pay. This is for month. This data, I can keep it like this forever. Every month I need to pay 1.8 rupees. Because approximately 1 GB should be there. For this 1 GB, have to pay. Okay. Now, by mistake, I deleted these two files. Okay. By mistake, I deleted some two files. I loaded 20 files. Now I have 18 files. Okay. Now, if I go and show you, show active and deleted, you can see this deleted. Okay. You know what? I can click this three dots. There is something called undelete. I can recover this file for the next
10 days.
7
9
days.
days.
Today is done.
Days.
Today only
9
1 day, right? So with 9 days, you can recover this file. You can recover this file. So what if I will delete the complete container itself? Okay, if I delete the complete container itself, $20 files are there, yeah. I deleted it. What I can do? I can recover this also, but I can recover this for, I think 7 days, right? 7 days, right? See,
7
this
days.
blog means file, okay? Blog means file. If I delete any file, I can recover in 10 days. This container, if I delete it, I can recover in 7 days. Once you create a storage, whichever is a fixed value, you cannot change that. You cannot change this. 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 But once you see here, whichever is a clickable, once you click it, this you can change it. So container, I will make this enable. I'll click this. It will take me to the editing. So here I will change this to 17 days and I will save it. This is
Hello,
possible.
Santosh, I have a question here.
Yeah.
So you have deleted those two files, right? Let's think now, for example, for all 20 files, it was deducting 1 rupee. Like only for two files will, like the amount will be deducted, or will it be like 0.8 paise, or how it is?
They are charging for 1 GB only. In this 1 GB, even though I've deleted, they're still keeping in the memory, no? That 7 days, 9 days, they're still keeping, right? After 7 days, 9 days, if this 1.9 GB becomes about 900 MB, they'll charge 900 MB only.
Understood. Okay.
Okay, they'll charge for 900 MB. How much ever data you have, for that much they will charge. But until the 7 days, they are keeping it, still keeping, right? So obviously they will maintain it. Okay. So see, I've changed this 17 now. Now you can come back again. You can see this. Now this is changed to 17. Okay. So whichever is clickable, that you can change it. Whichever is non-clickable, that you cannot change it. Okay. If someone comes and say that, boss, you have stored my data in East region. Now, can you shift it to India region? Is it possible?
No, it is not possible.
Is it not possible? I've kept a local reductant, that is local replication. Now I have to store my backup in US. Possible?
No, not at all.
But this one is possible. Whichever is, okay, I have an access tier as hot. Okay. I have an access tier as hot. Let's see here hot. Okay, I deleted, right? Let me go and recover this first. Undelete. So I'm recovering this. So I've recovered now. Okay. So because this was supportable for 10 days, right? Now I changed to 17 days. Now it's recoverable. Okay. Now if you see here, now all the access tier is hot. Okay. Now I want to make it cold. Is it possible? Yes. Because this is clickable. If I click hot, I can make it. Where is the hot? Yeah. Hot, cool, cold. You can do also changes. Okay. I'll make it cool and I'll save it. Now the charges will applicable on cool. Okay, cool means they'll take only this much. Initially they were charging this. Okay, see, if I want to go in deep, which is not required, they will calculate on pro data basis. Pro data basis means one day I would have kept hot, they will charge this. One day I will keep cool, they will charge this. Okay, so this is something which usually happens, but in real time they'll keep it one, they'll not keep switching it. But if you keep one day as hot, one day as cool, it will be calculated on a pro data basis. Okay, they usually call it as a pro data basis. Let's not dig too much about that. So now I've changed this. Now I'll again come back to the storage browser. Now I'll go to the block container. Now I'll show this, and you can see everything has been changed to cool. Okay, now let's see if the file level is possible or not. Okay, let me click this 3 dots. Let me go to the change tire. Now I will change this to hot. Okay, so file level also you can change. Byte data only, I've made it as hot. Let's say I want to this EF is there, right? The EF, I'll archive it. Archive is actually lesser charge. If you see archive, right? Very less charge. Lesser than cold. But this hot, cold and cool was directly available options. Archive was not there. While we created archive was not there. But here we can archive it. Access tire. Change tire. Yeah. So change tire. We can put it as archive. Setting the access to archive will make your blog inaccessible until it is reedited back to hot or cold, which may take several hours. So that means until now I cannot access this. Okay. Until I make it as hot or cold, I cannot access it. That's what it says. So file level also we can do it. Okay. So successfully we have loaded this data into cloud. Let me tell you, even now if I lose my complete data, my job is still secure. You know why? This data and all, I would have taken a backup in the cloud, and when KSR is paying salary, for me spending this much on cloud is not a big deal. Even if I store about 1 GB, 1 terabyte, even if I store about 1 terabyte, I hardly spend how much? 1.8K, which is more than enough for me to secure my data. Okay. So are we good with this? Yes.
So I have a question to ask.
Yeah.
Sir, it says that soft delete. So is there any option which permanent delete and which cannot recover?
Yeah, you can delete it, right? If you delete this, it was asking, let's say delete, right? So it is asking this action will remove the file. If you click this and if you do a snapshot delete, means it's gone, completely gone.
Permanent delete.
Yeah, permanent delete. So usually when you're deleting one file, right? When you're deleting one file, it goes to a recycle bin. But if you press shift delete, what will happen?
Yeah, permanently delete.
Yeah. So similarly, this is also permanent delete. If you click this and if you delete it, it's gone.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Any questions? Are we good with the first service that what we have created?
Santosh, suppose we are daily uploading the file and after practice we are deleting it. Then how will it calculate the charges? Every day?
Every day it will calculate.
Okay. So we can do for a practice.
I'll tell you all that. Okay. I'll tell you how to delete and all. For now, you have to create one resource. You have to create one storage, and you will have to upload all these files, and you can practice it. Okay. So you can practice all of this. Don't keep anything in your local system. So in your Power BI classes, what we did, we usually got all the bike data, then Superstore data from my local, right? This is my local. Going forward, I will be taking from cloud. That's what we'll be doing. Okay. Are we all good? Yes.
Yes.
Santosh, I'm not getting that page, Santosh. While click on create.
Which page you're not getting?
The storage only. I'm getting the storage option, but while click on create, that form is not opening.
You'll have to go to storage.
Yes.
You will have to go and click this create.
Yeah, I clicked on that.
Have you created your account, free account?
Yes, yes. By Outlook account only, I got
Have you
logged in
given
and
all
I
the
opened.
credit card, everything?
Um,
Have you created
no,
a credit card and subscription? Have you created a free trial?
no. I clicked on free trial, but yeah, it is asking some
No, what
options.
I'm saying, in the last class, I explained you to how to get the free credits, right? Have you done that?
No, no, Santosh.
If you don't do that, how you will be able to create it?
No, I
You'll have
just
to create.
directly.
You'll have to create a Outlook account. You'll have to create a subscription. Then only you will be able to do it. Okay. The creating subscription only I've told you how to create it, right? In the last class I've told you, right? If you log into your Azure, you log into your Azure. In the Azure, here get started with Azure. Have you done this? Azure try for free.
Yes, Santosh. No. I mean, I stuck in between. Okay, maybe that is the
You'll have to
reason.
sign up that here. You'll have to create a new account. Then you will have to go and sign up, and then you'll have to add a credit card. Did you add the credit card?
No, I didn't.
Then how it will work? Okay.
I will
Any
do.
questions on this? Any questions on this? Are we good?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? Okay. Now we have one. Please be on
delete,
mute. Other people. Yeah.
while deleting files and blob, we have that enabled 7 days, 17 days, and 10 days you have kept, right? So, is there any fixed value for that?
That you need to check.
Okay.
Okay. You can keep 365 days and check. You can keep 370 days and check. You check it. How many days you can recover? You check it. I've kept it as 10 days and 17 days, but you check it. Okay. What is the limit? You check it. Now we have created one storage account. Okay. We have created one storage account. Now, listen carefully. Very important. This is drive. C drive, D drive, F drive. Okay. 3 drives I have. Similarly, I can create some containers here. Okay. Containers is like a drive. Okay, maybe here I can put KSR data sets, can I put projects and all I can do. Now, if I open this, we have this files, okay. Here, I want to create, once I open the drive, what is happening? I have folders. I have a folders, okay. I can create one folders. In Azure, we don't have anything called folders. We call something called directory. Now, if I create a directory, it is telling we can add only a virtual directory. It is saying virtual directory. What is virtual directory? Something which will not at all visible in our eyes. Something which is happening in the backend. So that means your storage account which I've created, which is called block storage. So blog means it's a file. Okay, it's a file. The meaning of blog is file. So the first storage account which I created with whatever the parameters you see here, right? With whatever the parameters here, location, disk, like block, access tier, soft delete, everything I've created, right? So here what I've created is it's actually a block storage. So the problem with the block storage is you can open, like you can create multiple containers, which is like a drive, but inside that, if you want to have a folders, it is not possible. Inside that, if you want to create it, it's not possible. A virtual directory does not actually exist in Azure. So it is not possible. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create another account today, another storage account. Listen carefully. I repeat one more time, storage, create storage. I will go and use the same resource group so that the billing will be happening only for this. So I'll create 2 storages account, means for the 2 storages, billing will happen only with respect to this resource. Okay. Now what I will do, I will give some different name. KSR storage, I'll give ADLS. Okay. Then everything is same. Okay. I will not do any changes. Everything I'll do same. The only one correction I will do is there is something called hierarchical namespace. In the yesterday's class, I would have told you this. I will tell you this later. That later is today. So I will enable this. For the first storage account which I created, I did not enable this particular option, hierarchical namespace. I repeat, When I created the first storage account, I did not enable the hierarchical namespace. Now I'm enabling the namespace. And the rest everything I'll keep it same. Enable public access, next 7 days, and then I'll go next, all of this, next. Next I will do everything I'll do same. Okay, the only one thing which I've done, the difference between this storage account which I created yesterday and this storage account is, this storage is called ADLS. Okay, the one which I've enabled the namespace, see, same storage only. Storage account is a storage account. The difference between your block storage as well as the ADLS is where you have enabled the hierarchical namespace, where you have disabled the hierarchical namespace. Okay, so here if you see enable hierarchical namespace, I've enabled it. Okay, now let me show you. This is the one which I created yesterday. I mean, yesterday in the sense, yesterday we started and today we created, right? So that one is this one, KSR data storage. If you see this, KSR data storage, hierarchical namespace is disabled. This is the one which I created some time back. Okay, in this, what is the problem? I'm not able to create the folders. Now what I'm doing, I'm creating one more today. That is one more storage with hierarchical namespace enabled. Now this is called ADLS. The full form is Azure Data Lake Storage. A for Azure, D for data, L for lake, S for storage. Azure Data Lake Storage. This is just a file storage. What is the difference between block storage and ADLS is, here I have not enabled the hierarchical namespace. But here in this particular storage which I created, KSR storage, everything else is same. Same region, subscription, standard mode, LRS mode, everything is same. The only one thing is I enabled it here. From disabled, you can enable it because it is clickable. But once you have enabled it, you cannot disable it. Okay, that's an option you have. Now, what is the difference now? Here there is a disabled option. This is an enabled option. What is the difference? In the disabled option, if I go to the container, this is like a drive. If I open this, I am not allowed to create a folders. It is throwing a message. You can add the folders only virtually. So this is something which I am not liking. This is a generalized storage. This is a general purpose. General purpose means what? You can use it for your personal usage also. You can use it for your personal usage also. Your photos, documents, PDFs, whatever you want, you go and store it there. But here, the one which I've enabled the hierarchical namespace, I will go and create one container. In the container, let's say KSR container. I'll give a name. Okay, I'll give a name, KSR container. Now, if I go and create it, now please observe carefully. In this particular drive, I can go and add big data, project data, KSR data. This was not possible in this. It was only allowing me to create a virtually. What will I do with virtually? But here it is allowing me to create folders. Now again in big data, let's say I will do one project. Flipkart. Flipkart is one more folder. Inside the Flipkart, I will store multiple years. 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024.
So in which scenario we'll go for
Wait. 2025. Again in 2025. Create one more directory. January, February. I'll not create everything. I'll directly jump onto October. Okay. Inside the October, 01/10, that is October 1st. 02 October. 03 October. Now finally I'll jump into October 10th. Now in this I will go and upload my today's data. Bike data for 2000. That is particularly I've done it in where I've stored this inside this container, inside the big data folder, inside the Flipkart. In the Flipkart, you have multiple years. Where exactly I've stored in the Flipkart 2025. Inside 25, you have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. In the October, again, I can go and store week-wise, day-wise, everything. Now, October 10th, 10/10, I will go and have the data. Like this, the data can be well organized. That is why it is called Azure Data Lake Storage. You can organize it well. So one, I have disabled the hierarchical namespace. One, I've enabled the hierarchical namespace. Both are used for storing only. Now here also I'm storing, here also I'm storing. Okay. So are you good with this storage and this storage? The only difference is here I can simply go and dump all the files. Your PDF files, document files, everything I can dump it into container only. I can dump it, I can use it for general purpose. But here I can organize it well. In one container, I can create multiple folders. Inside this, I can store only KSR data. Inside this, I can store only project data. Inside this, I can store only big data. Again, if I open this, again, this is a project that I'm working. And in this project, again, I have different years. Now, this is a well-organized storage. Okay. Now, are you all with me? Did you know the difference between the block storage and ADLS? As of now, the only difference is hierarchical namespace. What is the hierarchical namespace? If you enable the hierarchical namespace, see, logically you think, okay, now I have created all the folders, right? Now, all the folders after I created, do you think I can go and delete those folders? Not possible. That is why once you enable it, you cannot disable it. Right? It's a common sense, right? You've already created all the folders. So now you cannot disable it. Now you cannot say, no, I don't want folders. Not possible. That's why it's not allowing. But here, if you see, here you can still go and create it. You can still convert it into a ADLS. What you should do? You need to go and change this to clickable, change this to enable. Okay, we can enable this. It will validate so that it will let you know that there are some features not supported. Okay, I'll agree. Now it will let you know. Okay, now I can go and start validating and I can upgrade. So I can convert from block to ADLS. But ADLS to block, I cannot convert it because I've already created the folders. Okay, so that's the one thing which you'll have to remember. Are we good? Yes?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Santosh?
Yeah.
Hello. Sorry if I'm asking you this question very early. What if we have so much of data? I mean, now we have just stored only the files, Excel files or something. When it goes to like companies, projects or somewhere, we will be having so much of data, right? How we will store that? Like we will learn going forward, or?
So before even you ask the question, you yourself has given the answer. It's too early to ask this. Okay. We are still in the storage. So how this data will come into the storage, that is where we are going to build the pipeline. Automatically that will come and dump. As of now, I am dumping normally. I'm uploading normally. If you have 100 files, 200 files, automatically it will come and sit. That is what we are going to do an automation here. But as of now, I'm just doing a manual upload.
Understood. Thank you.
So are we got the difference between this hierarchical namespace and disabled hierarchical namespace? So did you get the difference between block storage and ADLS? Yes?
Yes, Santosh.
Can you repeat, Santosh, once from ADLS to blob we can jump, right? Or blob to ADLS?
Can anyone confirm this?
From
blob to ADLS,
blob we can jump to ADLS, but from ADLS we can't jump to blob.
Can you also tell the reason?
Because
we already created the folders.
In this, I would have already created folders. Okay, but I cannot disable these folders and I cannot go back to the past. But once you have created this, we don't have any folders, so we can create the folders. So from this to this is possible. From this to this is not possible.
And so
Okay.
where we will use blob storage and where we will use ADLS? Any use case?
Did you all get the difference between ADLS and block? Yes? Everyone?
Yes, Santosh.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
Now,
Santosh.
now let's see when you will use this and when you will use this. Okay, we will see that. Now again, for this also you can see the pricing. For this also you can see the pricing. How to see the pricing? If you go here, Azure pricing, Azure block storage pricing. See here. See here. So hierarchical namespace. This is a block storage. Okay, flat namespace is a block storage. For block storage, for LRS, for East region, for 1 GB, they're charging this much. This is block storage. Okay. Now let's see for hierarchical namespace. Is it more or is it less? $1.8454. And for hierarchical namespace enabled, it's 1.8651. So which is more?
ADLS.
Okay. ADLS is more. Is it? ADLS is more, is it correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
but that's not true. Okay, that's not true. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Now, we have seen the block storage and ADLS price, right? So forget about it. So this one is a without folders. This is without folders. Now the next question comes in. When should I go with this? When should I go with this? Okay. I personally don't like PPTs, but let me tell you a small difference between when you can go with the block storage and when you can go with the ADLS. Okay. Very simple. Very simple. Let's see when you can go with this. Okay. Now, let's see the key difference. Let's see the key difference. Okay. So if you see the key difference here, your block storage is a flat namespace object store. Simply, you can dump lot of files without organizing it. You're dumping the files. But if you go with the ADLS, it is a hierarchical namespace. It's like a file system. Like example, like your laptops. You can create folder, folder inside a folder, folder inside a folder, folder inside a folder, subfolders. You can do a lot of things. Now let's see the purpose. So in the block storage, it's a general purpose storage for a wide variety of storage files. You can dump all the files. You can even store some big data. But when it comes to a ADLS, ADLS is the main critical point is it is optimized. Optimized. That means you can create a particular folder. See, in the block storage means I have to simply dump all the files. But here I created a Flipkart. Inside the Flipkart 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. Inside 2025, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, October. And in October, October 1st, October 2nd, October 3rd, October 4th, October 10th. In the October 10th, I uploaded it. So I have organized it. Since I've organized it, it comes with a optimized storage. Okay. And now, performance-wise, your block storage is good for retrieval. And your ADLS is better than good. Good, better, best. That's what is hierarchy, right? Good, better, best. So your ADLS performance is better when it comes to retrieval. And here when you see the cost, ADLS is lower cost it seems. But ideally this was not true. If you see here, block storage was 1.84 paise and this is ADLS is 1.6 paise, right? So this is not true, but this is still true. You know why? Just see, imagine I'm storing 1 GB of data. Okay, imagine I'm storing 1 GB of data. In a block storage, what happens? This 1 GB of data will be stored exactly as a 1 GB. So pricing will happen for 1 GB, 8.1.8 rupees. Okay, but in ADLS, your ADLS comes with some of the beautiful feature called compression. It will come with compression. So even though you're storing 1 GB of data, the data will be compressed because you're storing in an optimized manner, like creating multiple folders. So the charges, the file size or the storage size will be like 900 MB. So the charges will be somewhere around 1.7 rupees. So that is why it's a lower cost. Even though the original data was 1 GB, your block will store as it is. But your ADLS comes with some of the compression, provided not affording to lose a single data point. It will store it as 900 MB and somewhat it will be reduced. That's how your ADLS is better in terms of cost compared to your block. Okay. Now, apart from that, you can see that your block storage is used for serving images, documents, storing some files, installation files, audio files, video files, backup files, restoring files, recovery files, archive files, log files, any file you can store. Even you can store your personal photo, personal WhatsApp messages, pictures, screenshots, do whatever you want. Who cares? But here when you come for ADLS, ADLS is like a modern data warehouse. That means you can create folders. This is a project 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Again in 25 January, February, March. It's a hierarchical based. So you can create one warehouse. What do you mean by warehouse? Data warehouse? You can organize it well. And you can work with a big data. You can upload some real-time data. For example, today's data I uploaded in the month of October. In the October, I uploaded into 1010, that is 10th October. Tomorrow's file I will upload in 11th October. Like this, I can upload into multiple folders. So, and it is Hadoop compatible, means you can have different files, and this can be stored for streaming data, machine learning data, some clicks data, large files. So this is which we are using. Ideally, I will use this for modern data house because a hierarchical namespace is good. Okay. So this is something but difference between storage and ADLS. I heard couple of people asking, when should I go with blog? When should I go with ADLS? Now I have answered that also. Okay. 99% we will use this only. 1% we will use this general purpose. Nowadays, this is so beautiful because it comes with a lot of additional features. So we will have this. This also we will have, but where clients will use it for themselves. But from the project perspective, we will be using ADLS. Okay. Are we good?
Sometimes, like after storing the data first, like after like now for free trial we are using that 1 month. So can we pause that subscription and can we come back after 2 months and access the data?
Once you start, 30 days will start. You cannot pause it.
So even we use or not, it will continue.
Yes.
We have to pay.
The day you create your account, the day you add a credit card, your subscription will get started. From there, 30 days will start. You store it, you don't store it, you use it, you don't use it, it will start.
Yeah, after that, if I stop,
you cannot stop it. You cannot stop it. If you stop it, that subscription is done. 30 days free trial is done. See, you can use services. Okay. See, that's what I said. If you go with the free account, you can use some free services. For example, you can use up to unlimited Git repository containers. If you let's say containers, one standard tier registry with about 100 GB, you can use it. Okay. There are certain things which you can use it. But the problem is there are few services which they will cost. See here, free account, this is possible. They'll give 200 credits. Okay. And free monthly amount of 65 services. and free monthly amounts of 20 popular services. There are few services they will give it for 12 months. For few services they will give only for 1 month, which you have to utilize this. After 30 days, you will be moved to a pay as you go. From here, you will go here. If you go here, you will have to pay. Whatever you're using, you will have to pay.
If I don't pay, that subscription will end, right?
It will end.
So
If you don't pay, it will end.
after few days, if I want to like open it again,
Open it, use it, pay the bill.
Okay.
After first 30 days, it's free. After 30 days, you can still use it. You will be moving to pay as you go. So pay as you go means if you're storing 1 GB, pay 1 rupee 8 paise.
If I end subscription, the data will be there or it will?
It will be there. Unless and until you cancel the subscription, data will be there.
Okay, so if I cancel after 30 days, it will go?
Yes. If you cancel the subscription, the data will go. Are we good with the block storage and ADLS? Any questions? Any questions?
No, Santosh.
Okay. One last thing which I'll tell you before I end the class. As I said, right, I like Azure 9.9 out of 10. Okay. But Azure has never disappointed me. That 0.1% what I said, I'm not happy with the UI, right? This is something which I don't like it. So what they have given is, they have given an option to open this storage in a software. Okay, these two storages and all I can open in a software. They have given one additional software. Now, this is not mandatory. It's your wish. If you want, you download it. If you don't want, you use it here only. If I want to use it only, I'll go to storage browser. I will open this and I'll access this. But personally, I don't like it because this URL is visible. This search bar, this something see, first of all, 25% of your screen itself is utilized by this, which is not needed. Okay, this URL, I don't like it. So they are saying, okay, don't worry. I'll give a software. If you want to use it, if you don't want, you skip it. It's your wish. So this software is not mandatory, but I will use it. I have a very good system. I will use it. You need not use it. Okay. So what you do, please go to the overview. There is an option called Open in Explorer. Click this Open in Explorer. I don't have Explorer. I will go and download the Azure Storage Explorer. So this is a software. Manage your Azure cloud services from your desktop. I'll download this. Where is my machine here? Yeah, Windows machine. I will download this. Okay. And once I download it, I will go and install this. This is optional. Don't do it if you don't have a good system. Okay. I'll accept the license. I'll install. This is not mandatory, but I am doing it. Okay. I'm showing it. That's all. So let me install this.
Is it paid one or free?
Free. Okay. I'm installing this. Okay. It's done. Now I'll finish this. Now I have downloaded this. So this is Azure Storage Explorer. It's a software. September version. Okay, now I'll close this. Now I'll go here. I will open in this Explorer. So I don't need to open from here. Okay, I don't like this URLs. I mean, I don't like this user interface. So I'll open in Explorer. Now I've already downloaded it, right? I will directly open from Azure Storage Explorer. See, directly it has come here. This is the one which I created. Okay, this is the one which is my subscription. See, I have many storages because I'm working with many projects, but you guys will not have. You guys will only have 2 storages. So this is the one which first I created, block container, KSR datasets. See here, this is a bit good, neat. One I made it as hot. One I made as archive, right? Here you can see it. See, you upload one file here. Let's say I'll upload one resume, okay? I'll upload one resume. If you upload here, you can see here actually. It's very much in sync. Both your browser and your software, both are in sync. So I'll open here also, okay? See, the transfer is done. Now you can see one resume file is uploaded, okay? Where is the resume? Yeah, resume dot 915. It got uploaded, right? Now you see here. See, resume 915. So here you upload, there you can see, there you upload, you can see. But if you don't want to use this, you can always go and use this. So one I made out, one I made archive, you can see here, okay? This is block storage. If you want to make it, if you want to log into that ADLS which I created, block container, KSR container, you create, if you see the difference between your ADLS and your blog, right? The hierarchical namespace here, big data, Flipkart, 21, 22. You can upload directly folders, files, download, copy. Lot of options are there. Okay, you can see this as a complete software. You can use it. Okay, 2025, I loaded one file. October 2010. You can this storage explorer is for managing your storage. That's it. Not mandatory, but if you want, you use it or else you skip it. Okay, so successfully we have created storage account and ADLS, that is hierarchical namespace, and we have created a block storage. We will be always going with ADLS only. If you don't want to use here, you can always go and download the software and use it. Create multiple folders, preview the data, lot of things you can do. There you cannot see the data, but at least here you can see the data.
In real time, would they let us use this downloaded version?
Depends on your client. And since this is your local to your machine, we even without asking your clients also, you can do it. It's not a big deal. It's just a software, right?
And that is most effective than the browser.
Yeah, probably this is good.
Okay.
If you see, I don't know, I want to keep continuing, but I'm also seeing the time. So just 2 more minutes. I created a ADLS, right? But it is coming with something called Gen 2. I did not select anywhere. The only difference between this and this is I created ADLS, but it has come as Gen 2. Now then what is the difference between Gen 1 and Gen 2? That means already there is a one ADLS. Okay, let's see what is that. What I created today, it has directly created a Gen 2. Okay, now let's see what is the difference then. I think I have a document for that. Gen 2 is built on Gen 1. Okay, let's see what is the difference now. See, Azure Data Lake Storage Gen 1 is retired. Your Gen 1 is not accessible anymore. That means even if you stand upside down, you cannot use Gen 1. Gen 1 is gone. Generation 1 is gone. So by default, whatever you create with a hierarchical namespace enabled, you will always go with Gen 2. But even though it's retired, let's see what was the difference, okay? See here, Gen 1 and Gen 2 capabilities, right? This is hierarchical namespace, supports for file and folder. This hierarchical namespace supports for container, file, folder. You can do lot of things. Container also you can create. Container inside a container you can create. Sub-container you can create. File inside a file you can create it. In Gen 1, it supports only LRS. In Gen 2, we have multiple LRS. What is the meaning of this?
Local
LRS
redundancy
local
storage.
redundancy.
Storage.
Where the data will be stored in the same building or
Same
next
building.
to.
No, don't tell all the same building in interview, okay? It is
Okay,
same
okay.
server, same data
server,
center, okay? I explained in a simple manner. Whatever I'm explaining, don't go and tell in interview. It's a simple data center. It can provide in the place same data center,
data
same
center.
region. But here it can have it in a different region. Okay, this is the two difference. And apart from that, it supports a lot of other features and all. Don't think too much. Anyway, this is gone. If it's gone, no need to think about it. So by default, whatever you create will be created as a Gen 2. Okay, if someone is asking difference, you simply say Gen 1 is retired. So we are not using anything like Gen 1. Gen 2 we are using. Gen 2 comes with the more features. See, your phone also comes with different generations, right? Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4. So like this, we are currently in Gen 1. So successfully, we have completed 2 services. Now in the next class, which is on Monday, we will be learning the third service, and then we will be connecting. In the last class, I think I was listing out that. Yeah. So these are all the sources that what we connected to our Power BI. We connected to a normal CSV file, we connected Excel file, folder file. We can get the data from this, okay? So guys who have joined for Azure, you should be knowing how to get the data to Power BI through CSV Excel. Okay, I'll just give you how it is possible. This is a Power BI desktop. This is a Power BI desktop. In the Power BI desktop, you can get the data through CSV file, Excel files, folder, XML, JSON. All of this you can get it. How it is possible? This is a Power BI desktop. I've clearly told you people who have to join this particular part from Azure onwards, you should be knowing Power BI. So if you go and see the get data option, in the get data option, you can go and click the more. So you can get the data from your Excel, CSV, JSON, all of this. If you click this Excel data, it will directly take you to your local drive. From here, I can get the data. But here, I will not get it from local. I will directly get it from cloud. So in the next class, I will be showing how to get the data from ADLS and block. Very simple. Get data, more. All of this you tried. Let's go for Azure. In the Azure block storage is there. Where is Azure data lake storage?
Have it there only. Azure data lake storage into.
Where?
Azure data lake Gen 2.
Yeah, here.
Down.
Okay. So you can either get the data from here or you can either get the data from here. Simple. Okay, so we'll stop here. We'll continue the next class. And this week we started with Azure on 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. We have successfully completed 5 free sessions. So people who have to join only on Azure plus Fabric, from Monday onwards, you will be into a paid session and the fees is 10K. Please reach out to our team. Our team works tomorrow as well. Talk to our team, get this paid, and you can join this course, Azure and Fabric. People who have to learn completely from SQL, people who have to learn again, completely from Power BI, again from Azure and again from Fabric, will be starting in the month end morning 6:30 batch. Okay. So there you can join where you'll be learning everything from start. But here, people who have already completed SQL and Power BI, people who already have a Power BI knowledge can make use of Azure and Fabric. Let me tell you once again, listen carefully. Please listen. Trust me, if you don't have cloud experience, you will not be hired. For now, with SQL and Power BI, maybe if you have luck, you can. But by 2030, without cloud knowledge, your resume is 0. Okay. So with that, we'll wind up for today. Happy weekend. Any questions? Any questions?
No, Santosh.
No, Santosh.
Okay. We'll stop here. We'll meet on Monday. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.